So you're not looking for the moment anymore, and it's not because you found it.
It's because, well, nothing really feels like a moment now, does it? You were probably expecting something clear, right? Something you could actually point to. Yeah, something that would just stand out. But the thing is, nothing ever did. And now? Well, now nothing needs to. Okay, so let's be clear. This isn't about when it started. That question, it just doesn't apply anymore. But you keep asking it, don't you? As if there was some point you could just go back to. But there isn't. You see, for there to be a beginning, you need contrast. You need a something before and a something after. You know, a difference you can actually feel. But the thing is, nothing feels different now. And it's not because nothing changed. Quite the opposite. It's because everything changed, but it all happened without separating itself. So that question, it just sticks around. But honestly, it leads nowhere. And listen, you're not adapting. That's not what this is. Adaptation, that word implies change, right? Movement, adjustment, correction, something that hasn't quite settled yet. This is different. See, nothing is being adjusted here. Nothing is trying to catch up. Nothing's trying to become something else. Why? Because it already fits. It's not better. It's not worse. It's just without resistance. You don't feel that need to slow down, do you? Or to compare, or to even check if something's changed. And that's because there's nothing inside you signaling that you should. Let's get this straight. Nothing was hidden. Nothing was removed. There wasn't some exact point where something just vanished. And yet, you still don't see it. And here's why. It's because detection didn't fail. It's not broken. It just stopped existing. It wasn't sudden, not like a clean break. It was more like something that was simply no longer required. So it's not that you ignored it. You couldn't have. There was simply nothing left that would trigger your attention. Think about it. No interruption, no signal, no friction. And without that friction, well, nothing stands out. I mean, you still move, you still make choices, you still respond to things. Nothing actually stopped, nothing changed in a way you could feel. And that's why it feels so normal. It's not because it's familiar, it's because nothing is interrupting it. You don't pause to check anymore. You don't slow down to compare. You're not looking for a difference. Why would you? There's nothing suggesting that you should. And when nothing suggests it, well, then nothing feels different. And when nothing feels different, everything just becomes normal. Now, you're not repeating things consciously. That's not what's happening, because that would require noticing, right? You'd need a point where you stop and compare what you just did to something else. But that point, it just isn't there. And so it doesn't really feel like repetition. It just feels continuous, like one action flowing seamlessly into the next. There's no gap, no check, absolutely no reason to question it. So you see, you're not returning to the same behavior. You never even left it. It just feels like you. And it's not because you chose it. It's not because you consciously agreed with it. It's because you've seen it so many times now that you don't even think to question it. I mean, what would you compare it with? There's nothing else next to it. There's no alternative that feels even remotely as present. So, of course, it doesn't stand out. It just blends in. And what happens when something blends in? It stops being evaluated. It doesn't feel external anymore, or imposed, or even suggested. It's just recognized, as familiar, as consistent, as yours. At this point, there is no separation. There's nothing you can point to. There's nothing you can really step outside of. Because to step outside, that would require distance, right? And that distance, it just isn't there anymore.
There's no distance between what you see and how you respond. None between what appears and what just feels right. See, it doesn't arrive and then you react. It arrives as the reaction itself. It's not imposed, it's not applied, it's simply continued. Through you.
So you didn't miss the moment. You couldn't have. There's literally nothing left that would even allow you to notice one. Nothing interrupts you. Nothing signals a change. Nothing stands apart from what already feels right. And so, nothing becomes a moment. Not because moments aren't there, but because there's absolutely no difference left for you to detect.
You have to understand this isn't about what happened to you. It's about what no longer needs to happen. The ideas, they're human. The narration, that's digital. And the interpretation? Well, that's yours.